Good morning. Today is July 4th, Independence Day. Yay, independence from England, from the king. We're not going to put up with the king's BS anymore. Cheers. Protein. They say when you get old like me, you need more protein. New York, the city council, with Mandani's sign-off, put aside $7 million for so-called trans equity initiatives, including $6.5 million funneled to a laundry list of LGBT advocacy groups, and another $40,000 specifically earmarked for drag story hour programs in city schools and libraries. New York Mayor Mandani shows where his priorities lie. It's not with the men and women who served in uniform. Veteran services were cut roughly $1 million, a 13% cut. One might say New York has gone to the socialist dogs. A Democratic operative with deep ties to California Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom's administration secretly recorded conversations for the FBI as part of a corruption investigation that has expanded to the governor, his wife, and members of his inner circle. Alexis Podesta, a power broker who has served in senior roles under Newsome and former Governor Jerry Brown, wore a wire, recording conversations beginning as early as June 2024, cooperating with federal investigators. Governor Newsome claims, Donald Trump isn't just coming after me because of my mean tweets. He's coming after me because I'm considering running for president. Even if that's true, that doesn't mean that Newsome is not guilty. We'll see what turns up. During President Donald Trump's Salute to America 250 celebration, Americans will witness an unprecedented display of hundreds of military aircraft from every branch of the armed force services flying over Washington, D.C. President Trump claims the evening fireworks will be approximately 10 times larger than any fireworks in the history of our country. Wow, that'll be quite a show. This could be really big. President Trump on Monday declared an emergency aimed at protecting the United States food supply. He's temporarily suspending import duties on Moroccan fertilizer. The idea is to mitigate any significant risks to the domestic food supply. I understand that the Strait of Hormuz is where the sulfur comes from that's needed for fertilizer. Some believe this declaration may be too little too late, and there will be food shortages coming, which means there'll be even higher prices on food. Last night, Donald Trump delivered a keynote address at Mount Rushmore, the National Memorial in South Dakota. I've been there. That's quite an amazing place. The event served as the formal kickoff for the America 250 celebrations. The president described the United States as the most exceptional nation ever to exist in human history. The Supreme Court announced they were taking up the case Viramontes versus Cook County, a case out of Illinois, or Illinois, depending how you pronounce that, dealing with a county ordinance that bans ownership and possession of AR-15 style rifles and standard capacity magazines. This case could overturn so-called assault weapon bans nationwide. Remember this from the Bush administration? Reminder that if you are fully vaccinated and up to date on boosters, you are allowed to celebrate the 4th of July. Those vaccinated are even permitted to have a very small backyard barbecue, 5-person maximum. I remember that. I was ignoring those things when I was back then. I hope you were too. I hope you didn't believe them. Senator Ron Johnson on the COVID jabs said, "This is the biggest government scam of my lifetime. People died from the experimental gene therapy. We've got 39,000 deaths associated with this injection, and the media won't even cover it as a news story." I believe it was a lot more than 39,000. Senator Johnson said, "Anthony Fauci is a very bad person. They saw these safety signals and they lied." Just think, this is a United States senator saying this stuff. Ron Johnson has been investigating this for a long time. Bravo, Ron. The House has passed the Stopping Fraudulent Payments Act by a vote of 218 to 200. Government Accountability Office, the GAO, estimates improper payments at $186 billion in fiscal year 2025 alone, a $24 billion increase from the prior year, with cumulative losses since 2003 approaching $3 trillion. These targeted temporary actions focus solely on verifying eligibility and accuracy, ensuring benefits reach legitimate Americans, not scammers. Almost every Democrat voted against this bill. You have to ask yourself, why did they do that? Okay, take a breath. That's it for the news. Hey, enjoy your 4th of July. Enjoy the fireworks and what they mean. The war that we fought for our freedom. Enjoy your barbecue. Have a great day.